Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We are just getting started. Now it's Rice. Now it's Eze. Great vision. Oh, that's a fine interception. That's destined for the flank. Menu. And it's Eze. Rice. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's had it nicked away. Spence. That is ended up in no man's land. Rice. And it's Spence. Bellingham. Now Anderson. Eze. And here's Kane. Tries a deft little ball. And that has been cleared. Murillo. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Menu. And it's Eze. Bellingham. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, that is one way to stop him.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Big chance! Goal, England! And there is your opener. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So we have the first goal.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Nicely weighted ball. Space for him to turn and look. He's got away. An instinctive delivery. Rice. That's Eze. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Menu. Played with finesse. Good read, needed to be. And it's Bellingham. Menu. Rice. Now he's got space here. Eze is flagged offside. That has not gone well. And that pass just didn't quite work. Not the most convincing of passes. Murillo. Front-footed pressing going on here. He's shifting through the gears here. He's in a... And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
He looked so composed until the moment he pulled the trigger. I still think he can't believe he didn't put it away.
And it's Menu. James. Played into space. And this is Kane. It's out of play, and it is a goal kick. Menu. Nice interception, well timed.
It's pretty much standard practice these days.
Menu does well to get it back. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's Rice. Oh, that's nice. He's on it, can he get away? That's a delicate pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Spence. Stones. Kane is onto it in a flash. Anderson. Bellingham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a really well-measured ball. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Eze. And that's been intercepted. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. England leading by one at the break.
To the staff room immediately.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
England with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. So straight into the second half. England currently ahead by the smallest of margins. It's come to nothing. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And it's Eze. That's a cute ball. There's the header! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Eze. Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He'll try from distance. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That has been knocked clear. Panama have the chance to go the other way. It's a searching pass. That's a decent clearance.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded...
Shot, surely! Team still separated by the game's only goal. Now it's Kane.
The attendance for this match
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Eze. Ambitious ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's put paid to the danger. England can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Substitution for England, number 21, Eze.
That pass isn't the best.
Coming on the field is number 17.
He wasn't going to let him past.
Rogers.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
England still have the cards to affect this game. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's a good Kane! And for a moment, time stood still. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Murillo. They get a throw in. And it's Rice. Anderson. Menu, who's set up one goal so far. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
James. And it's Menu. Rice. Distributed tidily. Murillo. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. That's good defending, very good defending.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution for England. Number 10, Bellingham.
Rice.
Number 9, Kane.
Now
Coming on
Menu.
the field, number 3.
England are
number
making a change.
19,
After this, just
Watkins.
one opportunity to do so.
Substitution.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's O'Reilly. Nice looking ball. Floated through. Not the most accurate pass. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. England leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And he is deftly away. Rice. Oh, nicely intercepted.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Looking for a runner. And it's James. Can he finish? And there's a goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So is that the decisive goal?
There will be
Not
3
much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
He is through here. Delivered look. Chance for a shot! They've played it short. Cross flung. He's there to head it! And we're done. England are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
England definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter
And just a
Drury,
quick reminder
and
today
my
to please
co-commentator
drink
Jim
responsibly.
Beglin.
Anyone
A
appearing
very good evening
intoxicated
to
or
you all.
behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening.
today's
The skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We're up and running then. Throws in his head. And he's heaved it away. Perisic. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, it's hard to overlook this man, Ivan Perisic, who plays with a fire in his belly. You know, he likes to play as
Getting up there! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a sharp pass. Has a look and plays it forward. And that could set him on his way. Oh, super! And the shot! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And needless to say, that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Sulemana. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
So it is still 0-0. Perisic. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Played with finesse. That's put pay to the danger. And that's really well manoeuvred. Tries to pass it through, takes a shot! Quality ball. Sucic. The ball's gone astray. Semenyo aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away, and a chance! Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Pasalic. Now it's Baturina. Chips it through. That's an excellent interception.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Sucic. And it's Stanisic. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. That's really well cleared. Chance, surely! Goal! Croatia! And it's Croatia who take the lead! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Number 26.
Croatia have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that was vital. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Croatia have reclaimed it. Baturina. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And it's been shipped out wide.
Croatia really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Perisic. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Stanisic. Ambitious ball here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Sulemana. Gently done. Perisic. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Croatia up by one goal at the halfway point.
Around the stadium is strictly
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Croatia looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Semenyo. Time and again they are repelled. And it's Sucic. Baturina. No luck with that dink over the top. It's a searching pass. Now it's Semenyo. He's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
The goal scorer for Ghana after 52 minutes is
We're looking at a different game now.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems willing to back off here. This is a terrific watch.
Done delicately. Oh, well played, well played. Great leap! He's got away with one there. Schutalo.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
That's going to go a long way. Out of play for a throw. Schutalo.
The attendance for this match was
Let's pass on it.
29,514.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Baturina clipped into space. That is a brilliant interception. And it's Baturina. Modric. Oh, a delicate chip through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that is well cleared. Shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Sulemana couldn't squeeze it through. Ayew played out to the left flank. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. And he skips past his man. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And he shoots! And one more try! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Oh, good effort! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Ayew.
Ghana surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Sucic. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Semenyo. Perisic. Nicely aimed pass. Sucic. Well, this could be it. Pass something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Semenyo. Now it's Baturina. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's looking wide. Oh, this looks sharp. Picked out brilliantly. Big chance! Oh, brilliant from Ayew! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
The goal scorer for
The
Ghana.
movement so
After
precise,
88
the
minutes
finish
is
sumptuous.
number
Just when they
9.
thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the
Substitutions
other.
taking
And it's
place.
all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So is that the
Added
he'll
minute
try
has
from
been
distance? And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Four added minutes on the board. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Oh, nicely intercepted. Modric. Pasalic going after that. And claimed it back swiftly. So that's it. It is all over. Croatia did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. it all looked a bit
Please
lost.
take this opportunity to pay a visit to our
Thanks
official
to
store,
Jim
where
alongside me, and
memorabilia
as the
from
fans
today's
make
match
their
are
way
now
home, so
available.
must we. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all, the atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening, the skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
It'll be interesting to see how these teams will go about things in the knowledge that there's nothing riding on it.
Yeah, maybe there is some scope for experimentation.
Yeah, I suppose something different to the norm. That would be an interesting prospect. It could get combustible.
So we're very much on the way now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
João Neves caresses it through and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Araujo makes the interception. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, this guy, Luis Diaz, is someone I like a lot for his versatility that makes him suited for a very fluid front line.
And he shoots! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And it's James Rodriguez. He is through here. Bruno Fernandes. That's a delicate pass. Defending of the desperate variety. Quarter of an hour played. That's a cute ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Big chance! Goal! Portugal! That was a given, it always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Portugal have broken through, it's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
James finding himself in space. Araujo deals with that comfortably. And here's Diaz.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Neatly clipped into space. Ronaldo has it in a wide position. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Portugal have their second corner now. And that should get the job done. Colombia have the chance. Chance, surely! And that's another fine save. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good spread. Munoz. Vitinha. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Diaz. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in. Done delicately. Sanchez is there and he can get that clear. Mojica. And Diaz. He has found the way through. Araujo. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. He's had it taken off him.
Portugal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Suarez. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Bernardo Silva. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Vitinha. He's looking wide. Produces a cross. And that has been knocked clear. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's James Rodriguez. It's a pretty loose pass. Stood up well to him there. Vitinha has got himself a free kick. Oh, lovely bit of skill. We are into stoppage time. João Neves has created one goal already. Bruno Fernandes. Only partially clear. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Portugal definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Portugal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Cristiano Ronaldo! Lerma. Not the most accurate pass. Diaz. Chips it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, that pass isn't the best. João Cancelo. And it's Vitinha. Diaz. Suarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Portugal are still that goal to the good. pinches it off him. Space for him to turn and look. Sanchez is there to clear. Nice looking ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nicely aimed pass.
That was lovely, that.
And he's lost his man here. Cristiano Ronaldo, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
João Cancelo. And this is Ronaldo. And the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Vitinha. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Pass somewhat off target.
This is the time you need that pace.
That has been slung wide. Oh, good-looking ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Aims beyond the defence.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, important interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. For Pedro Neto. Yeah, no joy this time. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Vitinha.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Diaz. The message is clear. None shall pass. Bernardo Silva. Played over towards the opposite flank. Pedro Neto. And this is Bernardo Silva. That'll be a throw. Colombia can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Quintero. Bruno Fernandes. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Still just that single goal, and we are nearly done. Hammers in acres of space out. Decent chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he hits the net! They have stolen level at the last! Diaz duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bruno Fernandes, spread it left. For Pedro Neto. Played out towards the right wing. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So no winner at full time. We will be going the distance. The hostilities have already resumed. Portugal conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Cordoba. That's been cut out, well played. João Neves. And it's James Rodriguez. Now it's Cordoba. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Diaz. That's a shade optimistic. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
That has been cut short. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
No luck with that dink over the top. James Rodriguez. Now it's Cordoba. Bruno Fernandes. Tries to pass it through. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. That's a nicely weighted pass. Yep, it's a corner.
Vamos alugar uma substituição.
Portugal have their third corner. Machado getting this one clear. Quintero. So just 15 minutes still to come. So neither side able to conjure up a telling moment, and we are where we are. This is the last chance to win it. And so the last chance to find a winner. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Spread it left. Pedro Neto. Now João Neves. Nicely spread. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bullish header! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And now they can spring out of defence. In he goes again! And no, he couldn't find the finish. They're up to 5 corners now. Diaz gets it away. Colombia are looking to go forward now. Bruno Fernandes. He'll try from distance! And how did he not put that away? Gomez. He's a sharp little ball here. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for...
Chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Diaz is offering a wry smile there.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's having a shot! might just do it. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that.